How to let go of bitterness. Why is holding on to hate a disadvantage for your well-being? I have a lot of people I don't interact with anymore because they chose bitterness over friendship. People I used to call friends with whom I no longer chat with. What happened? I got to see their true colors. If someone shows you who they are and you carry on trusting them, it's your fault when things go south. It's important to let go of bad company or your well-being will be affected. Why is having bitterness a disadvantage? No one starts off bitter. Do you agree that something happens in between which brings it on? If you're bitter, it's because you're emotionally weak. This can result in two ways: either you're the cause of it, or you're a victim, which caused your hate to develop. When you're the cause, it's important to fix it because you cannot allow bitterness to grow inside of you. Bitterness can also be described as someone who's jealous, hostile, and has poor self-confidence. When you have a weak mindset, you tend to favor bad qualities. It's all about self-preservation, and your behavior becomes defensive, where you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable. You become toxic, whereby you're always negative and opinionated. This brings us back to a person who is a victim of toxic people. The two go hand in hand, but a person with emotional intelligence can rehabilitate a person with bad qualities, because when you choose to develop yourself, you unknowingly help others. How I help people full of bitterness. I work with people, and by default, I have to deal with customers. I cannot catch a break, and I cannot hide in my office. Please note that I have to deal with them. And if I have a weak mindset, I would have quit my job 1,000 times over because of their bad qualities. I interact with a lot of people, and some of them are bad customers. You can tell when someone is going to ruin your day, but you deflect their energy and move on to the next customer unhinged. Through personal experience, I've developed a thick skin. Not to say that I absorb their emotional deficiencies. Rather, I've learned to deflect them, which helps me remain grounded. If you're having a bad day and someone tries to offload their baggage, you don't have to take it. Their day is not yours, and you don't have to become a surrogate. Do the opposite and show them how a person with emotional intelligence reacts in all situations. You don't change your behavior, you're cool all day. For me, seeing a puppy emoji or dealing with a disgruntled customer is all the same. My peace is not controlled by outside events. I control my emotions, and believe me, when you get good at it, you don't notice how many people see it in you. But your behavior affects them, and people begin to change. Why is a toxic person dangerous? If you allow yourself to be manipulated, you'll bring disrepute to yourself. I've seen people lose their jobs mimicking people with bad attitudes, and yet the kingpins always remain with a salary. A weak mindset is easy to manipulate. Don't allow yourself to fail because you don't look after yourself. I'll repeat this. Don't allow yourself to fail because you don't look after yourself. Conclusion. How do you let go of bitterness? Like metals, something that is malleable can be pressed into any shape. If you allow yourself to grow, you'll develop your mindset. But if you don't change your behavior, bitterness and a stubborn mindset will affect your well-being.